such thing as an evil turkey. Oh wait, I lied.
Welcome to Movie Quest. This is Jay.
This is Bill.
And we are discussing ThanksKilling. It is Ain't It Cool News, called it the best worst movie ever made. I hear some disgruntledness from people. Well, first of all, let's just cut to the chase. Is this movie watchable to you? This
movie is very watchable. It's one of my favorites.
I agree. I think it's completely watchable. Exceptional movie. Seems to be some disgruntlement from people who think that this movie isn't so bad it's good. I disagree. I think when you're going into a movie called ThanksKilling with a rubber turkey on the cover, you kind of got to know what you're getting into. But anyway, I think this movie is fantastic. It budget was about $3,500. Shot over just a few days.
Shot in 11 days, which isn't much time. It was shot in Greenville and Heath, Ohio. Mm-hmm. It was released December 6th, 2008. ThanksKilling did have a really good little intro music. Not the intro music, but like the theme music. I liked it. I liked the music in it. It was like it was simple. It was kind of like Halloween, but it was.
It reminded me of Halloween.
It reminds you of Halloween, but they did not have the rights to Halloween, so they had to change it so much.
I'm gonna drink your blood like cranberry sauce, meanie.
So basically, then you go to meeting the goofy regulars, the cliche college students who are definitely older than college students. You have the jock, the nerd.
The redneck,
the skank, slutty chick, and then the good girl. And we're not gonna tell you who survives or who doesn't, and blah blah. But it goes into immediate gore, which is cool. It's always just fun to see gore.
The gore was done very well in it.
For $3,500.
For a simple budget,
it was amusing enough to really want us to watch more. That's what matters in this case. I don't think he was expecting any awards for this unless anyway, what was I saying? So allegedly auditions were held in the director's garage, and this strikes me as very funny. I mean, it's one thing to, let's say he lives in suburbia or wherever. I mean, he might live on a big old farm, I don't know, but if he's living in suburbia and he has people doing things with him in his garage, like reading off a script or whatever, and people are just walking by wondering what the heck's going on. But what would amuse me the most is if he auditioned the first person in this movie in his garage topless bouncing around, because she was is a porn star, and so to have a bunch of naked women bouncing around, and to me it just maybe it's just an excuse to have a bunch of topless women bounce around in your garage. But
the rubber turkey was made in the director's or one of the creators.
Yeah, the creator's garage, is it?
Apartment bathroom. So props for creativity and making something your own. Chuck Lamb, known as Dead Body Guy, is the sheriff in this movie. He has been in a bunch of different things. He actually drove quite some time to get there. Plays this goofy sheriff that gets all hyped up for the ball for
Thanksgiving.
The sheriff's Thanksgiving ball. Something along those lines. Turkey ends up cutting his face off, and then no one knows the difference between the sheriff and a turkey wearing a face. So that's quite interesting.
So at one point in the movie, the turkey, of course, wears the face of a human, and other characters don't know the difference. They think that they're talking to that human. Now, a human standing on his feet and a turkey standing yay high off the ground, I think this is the ultimate example of how ridiculously great this movie is. Because...
Or it's a really good example of a super spy.
How so?
Because, the turkey was so good at playing the sheriff.
And they don't justify using stilts. They don't justify, he's tall now. None of that. They're, bending down towards the camera.
Yeah, it's like a fruit roll-up on a face.
Yeah, it's freaking amazing.
Fruit roll-up with a mustache.
Yeah, definitely with a little, comb-shaped mustache.
Yeah.
Thanks, Daddy. I'd die if it wasn't for you.
More like, you will die if it was for me.
The college kids look older than college kids, but, you know, a lot of us are in college way past 30.
Because they're older
40.
than college kids.
What's college kid age these days when
No,
you're
that's a good
in
point.
when you're in
Yeah, I mean-
community college?
Stop it with the college. Get a trade.
Plumbing, cabinetry.
Nursing, whatever. We can learn a thing or two about this stuff. Just saying.
You're going with this camera now? Camera one. Camera one.
Where'd it go?
You kids are retarded.
So we go from immediate graphic nudity to,
As it says on the cover.
to which seems to be running thing through that and the sequel. And then you
Well,
go
it's not
into,
a running thing because on the
there's only
front
two.
it says that there is boobs in the first second, as you can see on here,
Yes,
and that's the only boobs you see the entire film.
in that one movie, and then in the next movie it happens again. But we'll get to that later. The DVD comes with a blooper reel, photo gallery, audio commentary. Originally this was going to be an Easter movie, correct?
Yes, it was going to be a Easter movie called Extravakill.
Okay.
That was the original idea, and they changed it to ThanksKilling.
Okay. All right. The one thing that bugs me about the movie is the nerd who consistently does this. Is he pretending to?
It's
Yeah.
like a drooling thing.
Is
It's
it?
just-
I
yeah.
thought he was like pulling snot up but making a noise.
Well,
like
yeah,
snot
like
noise.
it's not like drooling, like I'm a disgusting nerd kind of thing.
Was
They're
it
like
snot or is it
overdoing it in
I
a way.
guess. He threw me off there, geeky character. You threw me off.
Does it throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
The nerd just don't all the time. Just this weird fascination with the friendship between the redneck and the nerd that made very little sense.
I miss you so much, Billy. This song goes out to you. Oh yeah. Yeah. Love you, Billy.
The geek and the redneck are friends, and
Best
you don't
friends, that they make
really
very
understand how that works too well. It's a very odd combination.
But the whole movie is one big odd combination, so it comes together quite nicely.
Yes.
Definitely worth just purchase it, enjoy it, maybe make a drinking game out of it. It's worth every penny. If you could probably buy it used off good old fashioned websites.
We'll put a link in the comments for Amazon. I'm sure you can buy it on Amazon.
Oh,
I'm sure
probably,
you can
yeah.
buy it on a few other platforms.
Can't you buy it on Amazon?
I don't think there's a website
You can
for
probably buy
ThanksKilling.
people on Amazon. I'm just saying it's
There's
Amazon.
people on Amazon.
I mean, if not, we could, I don't know, start a market.
There's a lot of... If you just type in weird stuff on Amazon.
Say it.
Um,
Type in weird things you find on Amazon. Leave them in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and like. And our next episode is going to be
we'll be doing ThanksKilling 3.
3.
There is no 2.
No 2. Enjoy.
This all over with. The movie was a good movie. It got 5 stars.
That's 5. Wow. 1,
1, 2, 3,
3,
4,
5.
5.
2s. There you go.
I got something. Oh, God, dude. Just punch me in the back of the head every time.